All right, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy MumboElite, and today we're going to be talking about how Futmas has been going so far. Let me know down below what you think of it. I have some pros that I want to give that I think, in terms of the community, you might not be hearing, but also I have a crap ton of negatives, some cons that just have wrecked Futmas and made it just a horrendous event. As you can see here, the two that are out today that just came out. Fekir, 87 rated card, right? Look at the stats on him, right? Nothing to write home about for an 87 rated. Nice cam position. But you click in and you notice something. 87 rated team. 87 rated team. Why are we paying an 87 rated team for this 87 rated overall card when if we go to Fekir on the market real quick, just for fun, how do you spell his name? Fekir. Oh, what's the special card he has? An 86 rated special card with very similar stats is not even selling for 29k. We're gonna go to Footbin real quick. We're gonna just take a yonder at what he's selling for. Almost 200k. Who in the right mind would do this SBC for 200k when you can get basically almost an identical card that's tradable for 29k, not even selling for 29k. That's dumb. But let's look at something else. 84 rated card. This one came out the other day. 165,000 coins to complete this card. Who in their right mind would want to complete this card? For example, he's a Bundesliga player, right? He's tall, he's 6'2", he has crazy pace, right? 4-star weak foot, 4-star skills. He might be one of those cards where it's like, otherwise, if he didn't have a Futmas card, you wouldn't use him. So why wouldn't this be the perfect opportunity for EA to make him to a price point where people want to get him and put him in their teams? Because if we look at past FIFAs, I can't see stats in like FIFA 18 in terms of how much coins we're going for the Futmas cards, but 19 gives us the ability on Futbin. So we're going to take a look at this real quick. Look, 213,000 coins, you could get a Heung-min Son. That was an amazing deal. 86 rated. I think my eyes are going out. Yes. Lacazette 87 rated. 173. See, there's some cards where it's like, maybe it's worth doing, maybe it's not worth doing. But a perfect example of some that are literally in the price point of, are you kidding me? 100k for a De Bruyne. Like, if you're not getting that De Bruyne card, you're missing out. Just like deals like this. But if we go down the spectrum, we go to the second page. Look at this. Arias, a right back, 82 rated, less than 20k. We look at the back that got added to this game, 84 rated. He's going for 133k. And I'm all for EA, having this event. I really am. But give us cards we actually want to pick up. Give us cards that the community wants to pick up. And I'll play devil's advocate here because what I'm saying is kind of true in a sense. For the trading community, for the people who grind this game and know the market, these aren't good deals. These are straight ripoffs. But for people who maybe don't play as much or don't know the market and they honestly don't care what prices are for things, there are a lot of people who play this game who will buy these cards just to buy these cards. They don't care what the price is. They don't care what they have to do to get it. They will get these cards just because it's Futmas or just because it's an event. And a majority of our community does that for anything that comes out, which in my mind is just feeding into the issue we already have with the game, which is allowing EA to put out content that's subpar and just accepting it is okay because a majority of our community doesn't care enough. But now I gotta play devil's advocate. I gotta talk about I think what has been good The little good that's come out of Futmas so far, and I'd say in terms of trading, some bad has come from it, some good. They released the. I don't know if they're still gonna have it up on here. Let's see if they do. Yeah, the Team of the Year nominees. So I believe it's what 55 cards are now in the market, high end cards that basically have an inform or like a mini Team of the Year. Uh, this I really like. In terms of being able to pack something, if you're opening packs now, whether it's through League SBCs, regular SBCs, or just spending your coins or FIFA points, you have a very good chance at packing a lot of these high end players because cards with normally a decently high rating that would just be gold sell for maybe 10 to 30K, depending on the rating, that you wouldn't really use, are now actually having value and have a special card. So if we go to my club, I packed untradeable Jordi Alba, and I'm actually loving his card right now. It's probably one of my favorite cards. Oh, I gotta go untradeable, don't I? Yeah, I packed it in a 2-player pack, so he's untradeable. Decent rating, decent stats. I'll probably change the backbone on him to something else more useful. But I've enjoyed getting this, right? And if he was tradable, I would probably trade him right away and just take my coins and walk away. But since he's untradeable, it gives me a reason to put him in my team. And for me, I start 3 in the back. I go to 4 in the back when the game starts. I could add him off the bench and put him in. I've tried to fit him in, like playing center back, things like that. Change my formation around. Overall, I'm glad I packed him, and I'm glad this event is going on. But to play the other end of it, I know a lot of traders who are upset that these Team of the Year nominee cards came out because they had high-end cards, whether it's an inform like Mbappe right here, where they maybe spent 1,000,000 coins on, and now he's less than 890K, right? Something like Neymar, where he had a card that literally around Black Friday time was hovering around 1,000,000, now is sitting less than 800K. And a lot of people, if they're using their coins to trade, looking for investments, they're upset that these came out because they're losing a lot of money. But I think overall, it gives us more special cards on the market, and they're going to be in packs for the next couple days. I think there's 4 days left in it. So for me, I'm just going to be doing squad building challenges, sitting here, opening up pack after pack after pack after pack, and hoping that I pack more of these guys. 1, if it's untradeable, I get to put in my team. 2, if it's tradable, I will sell it and use the coins to either invest or do more SBCs. And this is what I've been enjoying about Futmas, right? I don't know if you consider it the Futmas event because it's different cards, but the thing in the past that's I feel like always held back Futmas in a certain extent is you weren't able to pack stuff. It was all untradeable SBCs. So for someone like me who loves opening packs, this gives you something else to do during Futmas that's enjoyable. So I generally did enjoy it. Let me know what you think, though. I think for the rest of Futmas, they should focus on really doing a better job at lowering the prices of SBCs. And I'm saying from the perspective of I just want them to bring out like an 81 or an 82 rated card that's dead cheap because I just want to have one Futmas card on my bench. That's it. I just want to have one where it's like, you know what? I got it. I'm good. But so far, they haven't given me a reason to do that. And before I end the video, because I know I'm just kind of talking at this point, I will say one more good thing that Futmas has done for trading. And if you want to try it out yourself, I'd highly recommend it. So since we talked about how a lot of people don't want to do these cards because it costs a lot of coins, a lot of people still will see a card like Douglas Costa. I think he's going for like 160K or something like that, which may be a decent price for him. I can't tell right now. I would not pay that much for untradeable, though. I would honestly find a card similar to him on the market and buy that one that's tradable. But a lot of people who may be getting this card are going to be looking at his loan and saying, hey, even though it's 3 games, I still want to do this. And I think I talked about this in the video yesterday, but let me know if you want me to cover it more. Look at this team. You need 1 Brazil player, you need 3 golds, and you need a team overall rating of 65. So you can use silver and bronzes for the most part. And the chemistry you only need is 60, so it really doesn't matter. If the chemistry was higher, it would allow you to use more Brazilian players, and they'd go up a lot more in value. But I guarantee you right now, if I went to, Brazilian silvers right now in my club that they're up at least a little bit. And if you've used my tips in the past that I've talked to you about, I can look up bronzes too. That's no problem whatsoever. But if you've used my tip of just storing silver cards over time, storing bronzes over time through the bronze pack method, this is the opportunity where you're able to cash out. Now, I want to find one who's in an off league, like a Polish league. That's not going to work because he's left wing. But Japanese striker, this card could potentially be used. Bought him for 150. As you can see right now, you could probably sell him for 400 coins. You know, he hasn't gone up that much in the sense of a lot of other cards that we're selling throughout the week. You can pick up for 150 and sell for 400. But this just gives you another reason to store silvers, to sell them when they're hot. Just real quick before we end the video, let's check Brazilians. Non-league SBC cards. So you got a Belgium here, center back. You could potentially put this guy on your back line. Look at that. He's up. Boom. I'm going to put him up for 800 coins. Actually, we'll do 700. If he sells, he sells. If he doesn't, he doesn't. But I might make another video later today showing you guys how I'm clearing out my club, showing you what's selling, what's not selling. But if you guys did enjoy, again, feel free to smack the like button, subscribe if you're new. And if you have any sort of content you want to see me make on the channel, let me know. But besides that, it's been your boy, MumboElite, and I'm